Was it a tragic accident or murder? That's a question that a jury is going to have to answer in the trial of a former Metro police officer. Deon Cartmell is accused of killing his wife, Shari. Now, he claimed that she shot herself, but 2 months after her death, Cartmell was decommissioned and charged with murder. Channel 4's Deanna Lambert has been following this case all day long, and she joins us now live downtown with more on what happened in court today, Deanna.
Well, there was a lot that happened in court today, Jennifer, but prosecutors are clearly calling this a case of murder, while the defense is saying that it was an accidental shooting by Shari Cartmell. Now, several of the witnesses who took the stand today explained just how gruesome of a scene it was that day. Deon Cartmell stood as jurors walked in and for the most part sat without expression through most of today's testimony.
When I entered the residence, there was blood on the outside of the door leading into the residence. As you walked in, there was a large amount of blood on the sofa. It had soaked down into the cushions.
Several witnesses were used early to paint the bloody scene in the Cartmell's home on March 16, 2010.
We saw a young lady just lying on the couch, unresponsive.
When we first got on the scene, saw a gentleman standing outside the house waving us down, telling us to come on in.
He had what appeared to be blood on his clothing, on his pants, and on his hands and on his face.
Photos taken at the crime scene showed blood everywhere.
It's just a facial shot of the defendant showing he's got a little bit of blood around his mouth.
The Metro crime scene investigator also talked about seeing blood on Cartmell's clothes, his shoes, and his hands. Shari Cartmell's family sat across the room from Deon, listening and just taking it all in. Cartmell's attorney described what the afternoon of March 16th was like at the Cartmell's home.
He was cleaning his AR-15, which is an assault weapon, and his Glock 9mm on an ottoman in front of his sofa when his wife comes home from work.
Shortly, Cartmell heard his gun discharge. Attorney Jim Todd told jurors that this is not a crime, just a tragedy.
He's hysterical. He has blood on his mouth from where he's giving CPR. He has blood on his hands. He has blood on his face. He has his wife's blood on his clothes.
But prosecutors call it straight-out murder and say Deon Cartmell held a 9mm gun to Shari's face and shot her. Now, a lot of Shari's family is in the courtroom today. I counted about 3 full rows of family members there in support. Now, I've also heard that Shari's mother may testify at some point during this trial. As for Deon, his father is sitting on the front row, which is closest to his son. Now, we will continue to follow this trial today and bring you the latest tonight on Channel 4 News at 5 and 6. Reporting live from downtown, Deanna Lambert, Channel 4 News.
Deanna, the way that it was described, there was a lot of blood all over the apartment. I mean, is there an insinuation that he maybe was trying to help her and that's how he got blood on him? I mean, have they even attempted to explain all that?
Definitely. The defense and his attorney, they are definitely saying that Mr. Cartmell tried to administer CPR to his wife, and so that explains all of the blood on his clothing. Now, the last few witnesses to take the stand just a few minutes ago were talking about the CPR and how Mr. Cartmell actually administered that on the couch, and you're actually supposed to give CPR on a hard surface. So lots of things being brought up in court here today. We'll continue to follow the latest.